Change is coming. Being mute should be a protected disability class in its own right, just like being blind or deaf. Studies are coming out supporting the fact that the lack of ability to speak is a physical deficit tied to speech motor function, and I am so excited. It's been just over 3 years since I released the story of how I took my nonverbal autistic daughter from silence to speech after she couldn't blow out a candle on her 4th birthday cake, and I realized that her lack of ability to speak was tied to a physical deficit in motor function. And I have had an uphill battle against this group of moms called the Spellers for years trying to get word out. They have tied their identity to being the moms who break their children free of their silent chains. I was invited to a conference where I was ambushed by them, and at this point in time, I raised concerns about the fact that the Spellers board required fine motor movements, and they fought so hard against it, only to absorb that understanding years later. Not even kidding. But the important thing is progress for these children. And autonomous communication that is not taken away when their parents aren't there to put a board in front of them. AAC that tracks eye gaze if necessary, which already exists. But once we narrow down which speech motor mechanisms are not working, we can determine whether or not there are proper treatments, maybe surgeries, that we can use to help. Just like when you can't see or hear. We can establish laws around access to proper accommodation and treatment and early intervention for those who can't speak, just like when you can't see or hear.